What is up, everybody? This is Omega Belmong here with a review for a awesome looking statue from Kotobukiya. This is the Street Fighter Bishoujo Ibuki statue from Kotobukiya. Of course, this is in their line of Bishoujo statues, and it's super awesome that I finally got this. I actually got this at Anime Central, which is a big convention in the Midwest here that just pretty much was done with this weekend, last weekend I should say, and I decided to wait and see if they had it at the shops there. Of course, Kotobukiya was there with a few statues that had just been released recently, so I was able to pick up this one and another one. So anyways, this is the review for the Kotobukiya Street Fighter Bishoujo statue, Ibuki. In the front here, you have a look at the statue here. You can see that the front window here, you can see a little bit into the statue there. You can see the pose quite a little bit. There is a little bit glare, so you won't be able to see all of it with all the plastic that's inside of it. So on the side here, we got another window here. You can see a little bit. You get a little bit of what the statue is based off of the artwork there. And on the back here, we have a look at the front of the statue and the back of the statue, and of course we get to look at what is coming out soon, or is actually out right now. So it is a Rainbow Mika statue, or R Mika as you want to just cut it short there. And on the side over here is a look at what the statue is based off of the artwork from Shunya Yamashita. Is that how you say the name again? Look at that, Shunya Yamashita. I kind of killed it the first time there, but anyways, we'll talk about the statue next. Alright, so here's a look at the statue. I'm going to do a quick spin here. You can see there. The statue stands about 9 inches tall, a little bit over 9.5 inches tall. You're looking at PVC base material for the figure, and most Bishoujos are like that. Also, you're also looking at a base price of about $69 on Big Bad Toy Store. Actually, if you go to Amazon right now, you can find it for about $60. So if you have Amazon Prime, also, of course, you get that 2-day shipping, which is awesome. But like I said, you're looking at about $60 to $70, depends on where you buy it. I actually bought it for a little bit more expensive because, like I said, this is convention, so they always mark it up, mark up the price a bit. Of course, I paid a little bit overpriced for it, but you know what? I had money going in, and I decided just to buy it. But if anything else, I would definitely buy it from Amazon because you're looking at almost $60, which is pretty cheap. Anyways, let's talk about the statue here. Of course, we always go from the bottom going up here. On the bottom here, we got a circular acrylic base here with the fact that you can actually open up the base, and then they do have a little slider picture that you can put in there. You can't see it right now, but it's just a picture of her, what the artwork is, and then there's a Street Fighter. There's also one that comes with it. It's just another one that comes with it, which is just says Street Fighter, which I decided to go with the portrait with the Street Fighter logo. Then we go up here. You can see that her toes are actually painted. That's pretty cool, the pink paint there. She's bare feet with wraps around her feet there. She's actually stuck onto her base, so you can see the screws that actually goes in there, which goes up there. So she doesn't come apart like most statues. She's come drilled in. I think most of the Kotobukiya stuff is like that already, so you might find just a few that you have to put into the base, but most of the times they come already kind of just lodged into the base already. You go up here, you guys see her get up here, her pants. Of course, she has thigh openings here, which is kind of weird. That's how she is in the game there. You can see a little bit of her butt, side butt, I guess, which is pretty cool there. We keep going up, and you can see the little, folds here and there. It looks like there's this little cool little ribbon knots kind of deal here, which looks pretty cool. They're pretty detailed there. Then we keep going up here. You can see that her arms, where her sleeves are kind of shredded up like that, and that's pretty cool. Then also on the back here, you can see that, or on the side, I should say, where her arms are. You can see a little bit of shading, which is pretty cool. a little more wraps around her hands there. You see that a little bit of her arm guards, which looks pretty cool. You can see just a little bit of details there to kind of make it look like arm guard. You can see that it goes all the way around her hands there, which is pretty cool. On the other side here, same thing. You got the wraps on the side, and then going up to where her arms are, her wrists are. Same thing, but other than that, she's actually holding a kunai, which looks pretty cool. Then we go up a little bit higher. You can see that she also has like an undershirt on that goes over her gi there. But you can see a little bit just because it's a different color. It's more of the color is the same as the arm guard there. A little darker brown, but this is pretty light there. And then we also see a little bit of what I really like is just the details that you can see, like kind of like a little bit of muscle there. You can see where her arm kind of goes up like this. You can see like little indents in her armpit there, which is actually pretty cool. And then on the other side, the same thing too. A little bit indents where her leg reaches her waist here. You can see some indents under her arm there. I think that looks pretty cool. And then going to the top here, she's actually doesn't come with her hair, her little back ponytail here that kind of stretches out. You actually have to plug that into the hole, which is up in the top here. Pretty simple. It only goes one way, so you can't really mess that up. Other than that, the hair looks pretty cool. Like I said, always say the Kotobukiya earlier works. I'm glad that they took out a lot of the hair, which, you know, the lighter hair, which becomes clear towards the tip. I like that they took that out and they went just straight, you know, solid color. I think that looks pretty cool. You can see that it kind of just hooks around like that, and like I said, plug it in and it looks cool. And then on the top here, you can see her bangs that come out. It kind of looks like, it looks pretty cool. You can see that they come out like this. You got to be careful when you're taking out the box, so you don't want to kind of mess up any of the hair just because it's sticking out. Face wise, I think the face looks pretty good. You know, just like every other statue, you're looking at it a certain way. It looks a little bit rough, but if you put it out like this, it looks pretty cool. So other than that, I like the stance, I like the pose. She's kind of, you know, in an action pose, which looks pretty cool. The fact that she's standing up on one leg, and then her feet's kind of going this way. Clothing, she has her hands out with a kunai kind of set up like this, kind of going towards back like that. I like the motion, kind of like she's kind of in like just a fighting stance, which looks pretty cool. Other than that, you know, I don't really have anything bad to talk about the statue. It just looks really well made all around. Base, simple base. You know, it could be more elaborate, but you know, at the end of the day, you're paying, you know, just about $60 for it, which isn't bad. Unlike the Thor or the Loki ones, which are a little bit more expensive, like $20 more, just because they have a pretty cool base. Anyways, stance, awesome. The way she's all, you know, get up and everything, that's pretty simple. Character to work on, just because she's a ninja, and that's pretty much it. So pretty simple enough. I wish they had one with a mask on. That would have been pretty cool. Maybe like a special edition. Maybe if they do release one, it would be a cool special edition with her interchangeable head with you know, her little mask that she pulls up. Would have been pretty cool like that. Other than that, simple enough colors. You know, nothing too different from other Kotobukiya ones. I do like the little bit of shading work they have here. You can see all the little shades, you know, where her muscles kind of meet are a little bit shaded differently than her you know, her skin color, which is a little bit of a whiter tone, but you can see where all the shadows are, which is looks like a little tan kind of, but you can see where all the shadings are. So anyways, other than that, statue wise, you know, like I said, there's really nothing to say about it. Nothing bad to talk about the statue. It's just well made all around. Awesome pose, awesome, you know, base, simple base, which could be more elaborate. Pose looks cool. You know, colors, everything looks cool. Face looks good. Other than that, you know, I'm giving it probably like about an 8 or a 9. Depends on, you know, on the day, but probably more of an 8 than a 9. But like I said, awesome figure. You can find this at almost any place. You know, go to the comic book shop. You could go to Amazon, which has it for $60. You could go to Big Bad Toy Store, which I eat regular most of the time, so you can find that for it's like about $69 there. But you could go, you know, look around and see where you could dig up. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review for the Ibuki statue here from Kotobukiya. This is Omega Belmont, and I'll see everybody next time. Peace out.